Hey everybody, I'm going to be teaching you how I do my skincare class. So you can watch this as many times as you want and kind of copy the same language that I use and sell lots of product, book follow-up appointments, get referrals, and also find new team members. So at every party, your 3 goals are to sell sets of products, to book future appointments, and to share the Mary Kay business opportunity. And so those are your 3 goals. So as you go along, you're going to see some things that I do. I'm going to basically do what I do at the class, but a few times I'm probably going to explain the reasons why I'm doing something or what I do if something happens. So just to give you the setting, I'm going to kind of orient you to what I have out here. I do have little placemats that I think look nice. You don't have to do that. These little placemats that I got from IKEA. So otherwise, I have the Mary Kay placemats underneath. So you can use either the skincare at the first appointment or the makeup placemat at the second appointment. And then I also have a starter kit flyer behind that. Okay. I go ahead and pre-profile everybody before the appointment so that I can find out what everybody's skin type is. I actually just finished a party a few minutes ago, so this one's already been used. But I will go ahead and have everything pre-squirted out for their skin type before we start. I also, if I'm doing makeup, I will have a color card next to the mirror for her eye color. And I also have a profile sheet here next to the mirror, a beauty book, which I don't think these come in a starter kit anymore, so in one of your first orders, you'll want to get some of these beauty books. And this is great for people to follow along with and take notes about what you're talking about, okay? And then last but not least, I have a packet, these little clear cellophane packets, I got from mygirlfriendshouse.com. They're self-sealing, but I have a $100 question in here. I have a sales ticket in here. I have a business card and a mascara wand. I used to put cotton balls, like a cotton ball for each person in there, but it gets stuck in the wand, so I just usually have that separate next to the mirror. So these are great to have already pre-packed in your bag so that it makes it really easy. Okay, so when I get to somebody's house or if I'm hosting a makeover here, the first thing I do is I have everybody come sit down. Whether we're, no matter where we are, I have everybody come sit down. I have them start filling out their profile sheet. The profile sheet's really handy because when you check out with them at the end individually, there is a second layer underneath that recommends certain products for the answers that they put in the top, layer. So I have everybody fill that out for me. Just waiting for everybody to arrive. As soon as we're all ready, or if it's like, if I just want to get started so that I want to respect everybody's time, I'll usually start with our satin hand set. And so I say, okay ladies, we're going to get started, and I always start with our hands. We're going to do our satin hand set, which is one of our most popular products in Mary Kay. We're going to get started at the table, and then I'm going to send you off to either the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink to rinse off. So the first step we're all going to do is our hand softener. So I squirt a little bit in everybody's hand. This hand softener you're going to rub in front and back into your hands, your cuticles, your knuckles. It's also really nice for your elbows or your heels just to soften up dead, dry skin. So just kind of rub that in. It's really thick, but we're going to wash it off in a minute. And then right on top of that, I'm going to give you a little bit of the Smoothie hand scrub. It's actually called Satin Smoothie Refining Shea Scrub. So I'm going to give you a little bit of this. That first step that you just tried was fragrance-free. This one smells like white tea citrus. We do have a fragrance-free smoothie scrub as well, but I really love this kind of spa scent of the white tea and citrus. So you're going to rub that in right on top, give it a good exfoliating. This is exfoliating all that dead, dry skin that you just softened with that first hand softener. And I'm going to send you off and go off and rinse it off. How about you two go to the kitchen sink and you two go to the bathroom, and we'll see who gets back first. So go ahead, and then they all come back, and once their hands are clean, I give them a little bit of hand cream. Okay, and so everybody is rubbing in their hand cream, and I tell them this hand cream hydrates for 24 hours, even through multiple hand washings. It is so nice. It doesn't leave your hands greasy like a body lotion. You only need a little bit of, like a little pea size, like all of our products are very concentrated, so you only need a little bit of the hand cream. But I always keep this in my car or my purse, and I usually will steal some for myself when I'm doing a party because my hands always feel dry when I talk about it. But this is also available in white tea citrus, fragrant or fragrance-free. And this hand cream is just fabulous. It's a great gift for Mother's Day, for teachers at Christmas time. It's sold separately for $12. Okay, so we are going to get started We're just going to do some introductions. So I'd love if everybody could share their name, what they do, if they work outside the home or if they're studying, and maybe something good that happened to them this week. And if there's anything about your skin like you could change, that you would change if you could, I would love to hear about it. So name something you would love to improve about your skin, what you do for work, and something good that happened to you this week. Okay, why don't you go first? And then we go around the table. And it's really fun because you get to know what they do, a little bit about their personality, and you're already kind of seeing who are going to be your sparklers that you might want to try to talk to about booking a follow-up party or listening to the career opportunity. So after they do introductions, I say, okay, so now that I learned a little bit about you guys, I'm going to share a little bit about myself. Mary Kay is a very relationship-based business, so I like you to know just how I got to be here. I started with Mary Kay 8 years ago, and at the time I was 28. I was living up in the DC area and was working for the federal government as an auditor. And I had actually used Mary Kay products since I was in college at UVA, so I loved the products, even though I wasn't a big makeup girl. And when I found myself up in DC, we had just gotten married, had our first little boy who was 6 months old at the time, and I ran out of some of my favorite Mary Kay products. And so long story short, I couldn't find a consultant up there to order from, so I had my mom in the Richmond area find a friend at church that was sort of in Mary Kay like a hobby, and I had her figure out how to sign me up as a consultant. It's only $100 to become a consultant, so I figured it would be a great perk if I signed up and could order my products whenever I needed them and also save a little bit of money since we get 50% off when we're consultants. So I started my business, even though I really didn't mean to have a business, and a few days later I got a phone call from a woman who offered to mentor me and teach me what to do. And at first I told her the truth. I really just wanted my products and had never even considered the business for myself. But after talking to her, despite my husband being very skeptical and me never having sold anything, not being much of a girly girl growing up, and actually being a little intimidated by women, to be honest with you. And, I didn't know very many people in the area yet, but despite all of that, after talking to her, you know what? I figured I wouldn't mind having some extra money to pay for some travel goals that I had. I love to travel, and at the time we were just a one-income household. I was the breadwinner. My husband I had met in the Peace Corps, so he was actually taking English classes at night. He didn't speak any English. He was staying home with our son during the day while I was working at my government job. And so I thought maybe Mary Kay could be a way I could make an extra $500 or $600 a month to pay for vacations. And I had pretty low expectations, but the woman that offered to mentor me was driving around in a pink Cadillac, making six figures, was super laid back and professional and warm, and I just clicked with her, and I figured why not? It might be a great way to meet people. And pretty much from my very first month, I met my goal of making $500 or $600 extra a month. My habit became pampering 3 to 5 women each week at my house a lot of times after my son was in bed, on Thursday nights, for example, or Saturday mornings. I would pamper 3 to 5 women. After a year, I had about 200 customers when I just made that my habit, because 3 to 5 women times 50 some weeks was about 200 people that were in my customer base reordering, and it worked out to be about $50 an hour, I figured out, and that was pretty shocking. I was like, okay, I'm only spending 3 to 5 hours a week pampering 3 to 5 women a week, and it was just the consistency that was my secret to success. At the end of the year, I'd paid for some fun trips. We went to Puerto Rico for 9 days, and I also earned my very first Mary Kay car, which was at the time was a Chevy Malibu, and I was super excited. My goals changed a little bit after that when I got pregnant with baby number 2, and the government doesn't have paid maternity leave, so my goal changed from paying for, at that point I was maybe making about $1,000 a month for my Mary Kay business, which was fabulous for travel, but not so great for paying for rent in Northern Virginia, and my water bill alone was probably like $500, so craziness. My mentor explained to me if I became a leader and started to mentor other consultants, then they would give me a 300% raise, so that's what I worked for. Became a sales director and just took on more leadership responsibilities, which I was really enjoying. Became a sales director right before I had my second son, was able to stay home for the 6 months on maternity leave, and paid our bills, and towards the end of my 6 months off from my other job, my paycheck at that point was about $6,500. Earned my second Mary Kay car, which was a Chevy Equinox, and went back to my job for 6 months just to be sure, and then after that left for good. So it's been 4 years since I left my previous career, and my life is so different than I thought it would be. I now have so much flexibility. I have financial freedom. I can design my day. I now have 3 little boys, so they're 2, 6, and 8 years old. And we moved to Richmond last year to live next door to my parents, which is another story. But it was wonderful to have that freedom to figure out where I wanted to live and where would be the best place for our family to be. I spend about 15 hours a week outside the home, and the rest of the time I'm working from home usually. So I'm able to spend a lot of times with my kids, but still pay the bills. I'm still the breadwinner. My husband's still figuring out what he wants to do, and I support him in whatever he decides to do. He's a great dad, and we kind of co-parent. I also mentor about 50 women right now, and our team is growing. So we, a lot of them are very part-time or spare time, but they've paid for things recently, such as brakes for the husband truck or Christmas presents, furniture. One paid for a mission trip to Germany on first class tickets and on the airplane. Trying to think what else. Lots of credit card debt, weddings, little things like winter coats or horseback riding lessons for the daughter or swim lessons, things like that. So a lot of little dreams that make a big difference. And I love teaching women that if they don't like something about their life, they can change it. And all you need is a simple system and a mentor to show you the way. And now I am working on earning my very first pink Cadillac, which is super exciting. I've earned 4 cars in my 8 years and 5 diamond rings and lots of fun things that I never thought I would be doing. But I love this part of pampering women, and I also love mentoring consultants. So watch what I do. It's not rocket science. You can totally see what I do is pretty simple, and we teach you everything when you become a consultant. So if you have any questions about what I do at the end, I always do a Q&A, so you can learn a little bit about it, and it might be for you or it might be for somebody that you know. But Mary Kay would always say that in every group of women, there was one future beauty consultant. So we'll see if somebody here watches and decides to do it eventually. For those of you who's familiar with Mary Kay, has tried it recently or it's been a while. Okay, so the company is 55 years old. It's a wonderful company. Every time you wash your face with Mary Kay, you are supporting domestic violence shelters in all 50 states. You're also supporting cancer research for cancers that affect women. I think at last count, they've given over $30 million to both of those causes in the last 12 or 13 years through the Mary Kay Foundation. We're also one of the most environmentally friendly companies in the U.S. for cosmetics and skincare. We're still family-owned company, but we're sold in 38 countries, including Europe. So we abide by all the European standards for safety, which is a big deal. There's actually about 1,300 plus ingredients that the EU has banned in Europe. And only in the U.S. we've only banned about 11 or so of those, as far as I know. So very safe ingredients. We don't test on animals anywhere. We also let's see, we plant trees. I mean, just it's an awesome company with a great heart, and I love working for this company. It feels like a small family, but it's obviously a big company, and that gives you a lot of perks when you work for a company that has such a great reputation. So we're going to start off with some skincare, and this is the first of a few appointments with me, most likely. Most people meet with me the first time to try some skincare, and then at your second appointment, which we call a checkup appointment or a follow-up appointment, you can I'll be giving you a chance to reserve some treatments and some tutorials that you can experience next time with me and make it more customized. So go ahead and open your beauty book to page 4 and 5. We're going to get to that in a minute. But first, I'm going to have everybody give me their cotton ball, and I'm going to shake up our eye makeup remover and give everybody a little cotton ball. So you're going to just tap this on your eyes. We always start with eye makeup remover every night, and so even if you don't have eye makeup on right now, I want you to try it so you can feel it. It is oil-free eye makeup remover. It removes your oil, your waterproof or your regular eye makeup very, very gently. The skin around your eyes is very thin and dry, and that's why we see wrinkles there early in life, usually by your late 20s if you're not careful. So you're just going to dab that on. You never want to use oils in your eye area because it can clog your tear ducts, so don't use coconut oil or baby oils or anything like that. So just kind of tap that in, and it'll gently remove your eye makeup and won't cloud your vision if you wear contacts or have sensitive eyes. It also kills lash mites, which are these little dust mites in our sheets and pillowcases that you don't want to get into your eyes while you're sleeping. They're actually attracted to the moisture from your eye makeup if you don't take off your eye makeup before bed. So every night you're removing your eye makeup gently. You don't want to use your regular facial cleanser for your eye area. So just use your eye makeup remover. Okay, So I'm going to explain, on page 4 and 5, we have the Time-Wise 3D Miracle Set. I'm going to explain it first, and then we're going to just do it in about 30 seconds. You're going to see how simple it is, and you're going to see that you can do it easily in your bathroom in morning and night. So there's actually just 4 products. It's a 4-in-1 cleanser, a day and night cream, and an eye cream, okay? So this is what we're going to be doing. If you have normal to dry skin, you're going to be using the pink stripe on the back. If you have combination oily skin, you're going to be using a purple stripe. So there's actually about 6 or 7 things we're supposed to do for our skin every day. And most women don't want to do that many steps. So they've actually combined a lot of the most important key steps that they recommend for skincare. The first step is your 4-in-1 cleanser. So it does 4 things, obviously. It has cleanser in it, which removes dirt, oil, and makeup. It has toner. Who knows what toner is for? Yes, yes. It helps restore the pH balance of your skin. And it also, sorry, my battery's getting low. It also refines your pores. It has, the third thing it has is little exfoliating beads to exfoliate your skin. And then it also has, vitamin B3 for brightening your skin tone. So we're going to do that on our face and our throat in a minute. Anytime you're doing age-fighting products, this line is for early to moderate aging. You want to do your face and your throat because your throat actually ages 3 times faster than your face. So the second thing, after we wipe that off, you can keep that in the shower or do it at the sink. The second thing we're going to do is the day or the night cream. They both hydrate for 12 hours. The day cream has SPF 30 in it, and the night cream has ingredients that kind of help renew your skin while you're sleeping. All of the Time-Wise 3D products are designed, the 3D stands for delay, deliver, and defend. And so it delays the signs of aging, it defends against free radicals, and it delivers 11 benefits to your skin. I'm sorry, 7. 7 benefits. Yes, 7 benefits, which are on page 5 on your skin. See, even directors need to use the beauty books. So, Susan, why don't you read the 7 benefits that are that the Time-Wise 3D set will deliver in just 4 weeks? Fine lines, wrinkles, smoothness, resilience, luminosity, softness, and overall appearance. Yay, Susan, thank you for reading that. I forgot that we're using the beauty book, and all of the stuff I'm trying to say is in here, and it sounds better. So you can have them read it to you. You can do a little popcorn and be like, who wants to read the defend line? Who wants to read the delay line? Okay, so you're going to be doing the day or night cream. They also have some key ingredients that you probably have heard of if you're paying attention to skincare technology right now. One is encapsulated resveratrol, which is a long word, but it's found in the skin of grapes. It protects the grapes from the harmful rays of the sun. So I always tell people it prevents us from turning into raisins. We want to stay a juicy grape, not a raisin. It also has vitamin B3, which is a powerful antioxidant, and it helps with luminous skin and evening out your skin tone. And then it has an age-fighting peptide in it that helps with your collagen and the elastin in your skin. The elastin helps give your skin that bounce back. And then the last step of your everyday skincare is your eye cream. And so it's a very thin eye cream. It absorbs right into your skin. We're going to use your ring finger. You're going to tap it in under your brow on that bone and follow that round orbital bone, just tapping that in a minute. And this helps with dark circles, fine lines, signs of fatigue, wrinkles, and puffiness. I love it. It's like every woman needs an eye cream for real. The only products we're using on our eyes, by the way, are just to clean them with the eye makeup remover, shaken up, and the eye cream. Everything else, you're going to avoid your eyes. So I'm going to give everybody a wet cloth, kind of dampen your face, and we're going to just go on your mark, get set, go. You're going to use the cleanser. You're going to wipe that off. You're going to do the day cream on one half and the night cream on the other, just to try a little bit of both. You don't need to use a lot. And then you're going to go ahead and do the eye cream. So we'll see who finishes first, who's competitive here. Yay, I love it. Okay, so on your mark, get set, go. Start with that cleanser. Okay, I'm going to plug in the phone, imagining that they are doing their skincare. And I like to explain the skincare first because then, again, it seems more simple that they can do this at home instead of, sometimes if you're explaining it as they're using it, it takes a really long time. So again, use these beauty books. There's also a great app on your phone that has a script. It's called the Digital Showcase. If you go into your app store and search for Mary Kay, you'll see the Digital Showcase app, and there's a digital flip chart in there. You also have the printed flip chart in your starter kit to use those words. So just start practicing. They all have talking points for all the skincare sets. So if you're with older women, you want to do the timeless repair, or the clear proof with acne prone people, or the botanicals for college age people. Okay, so they just finished. Yay, you just finished your eye cream. Awesome. So just kind of use the back of your hand. How does that feel? Give me some adjectives about how the skincare felt. Yay, what was your favorite step of the Miracle set? Who liked the cleanser the most? Awesome, I love the 4-in-1 cleanser, and it makes it so easy. And by the way, these products last about 5 to 6 months. There's a fair amount in there, and you only need a little bit. One of the reasons I was a customer for so many years was the value of the products. I could afford them and could afford to keep using them. So I do have a special today, and if you're just here to pamper yourself, don't feel that you need to buy anything, but if you're falling in love with some of these things the way I did, then I have it here for you if you want to take it home with you. So I do have a special at the end, I'll remind you, but if you become a new skincare client of mine and get either the basic skincare set, which is the 4-in-1 cleanser and the day cream, we call that the basic skincare set because it's like a starter introductory basic set, or if you get all 4 pieces of the Time-Wise Miracle set, then I consider you a new skincare client. And at your checkup appointment, the checkup appointment is really designed to kind of check in, see how everything's working for you. We have a 100% guarantee on all of our products. So at your checkup appointment, which we usually do 1 to 2 weeks away from today, to see how everything's working, decide if you need to change anything or return anything. But again, if you get the cleanser and the moisturizer or the 4-piece set and become a new skincare client, this is $56. The full one is $110. At your checkup appointment, you would qualify for a one-time only shopping spree for everything else that you want, whether it's skincare or makeup. You'll get a 50% off shopping spree when you have 3, 4, or 5 guests with you. And your guests can totally just keep you company as well. But that is like something special that I just do for new skincare clients. So it kind of helps you switch over to Mary Kay if you want to try our products at a really good deal. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on. Just a couple more of my favorite products. Actually, on the back of your profile sheet, there's a little pink box area. I'm going to give you some kind of advanced skincare treatments that you can decide if you want to try some of these at your checkup appointment as well. So one of the products you can try if you want is the charcoal mask. The charcoal mask is one of my best-selling products. It's a clay-based mask with mint and rosemary scent, and it has navy bean extract for evening out your skin tone. But what it really is good at is getting rid of excess oil and really deep cleaning your pores and pulling all the dirt, oil, and impurities out of your pores so that your pores shrink. And it's very popular. So you can write charcoal mask if you want to do that. If you want to do the facial peel, that's a really thorough anti-aging chemical peel that just kind of breaks apart the bonds of your skin, the top layer of damaged skin. It goes a few layers down. And so when you wipe off your facial peel after 10 minutes, it reveals awesome, even, smooth skin, and then your serums and your moisturizers can penetrate and do a lot better job as well. The third treatment you can try is our microdermabrasion set, which is more of a physical exfoliant. It's really good for people that don't want to take 10-20 minutes using a mask a few times a week, or don't know if they'll be able to sustain that, which it's wonderful, but I understand. So the microdermabrasion just takes about 60 seconds in the shower. Really teeny tiny aluminum oxide crystals that are little spheres that get deep into your pores, sweep all the dirt and oil out. It's similar to the charcoal mask in that it's really good at cleaning out blackheads and whiteheads, but it does a little bit more anti-aging, and it helps break down acne scars. It helps with wrinkles or pores as well. So the microdermabrasion is the other one. You can write MDA for short. And then if you have drier skin, the moisturizing gel mask is wonderful. You can actually sleep with it on, and it exfoliates, but it also hydrates. So again, write down if you want to do the charcoal mask, the facial peel, the microdermabrasion, or MDA for short, or the gel mask. And I understand if you want to try all of them. So if you want to try all of them eventually, write all the ones you're curious about and just circle the one you want to do the next time. Yay. Okay. So yeah, you write which one do you want to do? Like I always am pointing and making sure everybody's writing something because you want to have them reserve lots of things for their checkup appointment. Okay. Awesome. Everybody picked something. Great. So we're going to go ahead and do our lips now. The satin lips does not come in the starter kit, but I recommend getting this in your first order so you can show this to people. It's really popular. Go ahead and you're going to just do the Shea Sugar Lip Scrub all across your lips. This buffs away any dead, peely skin. It's sweet, but we're going to wipe it off. so give it a good scrub. And once you wipe it off with your cloth, you're going to use your shea butter lip balm. This hydrates for 6 hours, and it's very popular. A lot of lip balms and chapsticks out there have a lot of alcohol in them, and so they do kind of dry out your lips when you're using them frequently, even though it feels good for a little while. So this one, our shea butter lip balm, is mostly shea butter, like the name says, and it just hydrates for 6 hours, which is wonderful. So I keep that by my bed or in my car. All right, and then now we're going to do the last step of skincare. So we already cleansed, we exfoliated, we used toner, we protected from the sun, we brightened with vitamin B3, we moisturized. The 6th step that we're supposed to be doing every day is protecting your skin from pollution. So actually only 20% of aging happens from natural aging processes that are genetic. 80% of our aging that we experience actually is controllable. So we talked about some of the causes, like the sun. UVA and UVB rays from the sun do cause aging and tissue damage. Also fluorescent lighting has that. Most people do get skin cancer on the left side of their face, so it is important to have that SPF 30 from our day cream every single day. The other big cause that causes 80% of aging is your lifestyle, so sleep, diet, exercise, stress, things like that, smoking. That definitely has a big impact. And then the third thing we're about to protect it from is pollution in the air. So pollution out there, if you've ever worn glasses or clean the dashboard of your car off, you've seen all the pollution that settles there, and that's in the air, and when it touches your skin, it can cause breakouts and acne. It also causes tissue damage, which leads to aging. So the product that helps protect against pollution is found, and we're going to be, as you flip through, you're going to see a lot of those skincare treatments that you can try at your checkup appointment. Keep going until you get to page, there's no page number, page 16, is your foundation. So a lot of people think of foundation as makeup, but we teach it as part of your skincare because it's that shield on your face that protects against harmful rays, that protects against pollution outside. It doesn't matter to me what kind of coverage you choose. Today we're going to do the CC cream because it is a really popular option for people. But at your checkup appointment, and I'll remind you in a minute, you can select if you want to do a mineral powder foundation or if you want me to match you for a liquid foundation. Both of those, you can build the coverage up a little bit more if you want fuller coverage. They start off sheer and then you can build them up. The liquid comes in a matte or a luminous finish depending on your skin type. So today we're going to do the CC cream. And there's only 5 shades. It's very popular. CC stands for color correcting usually, or complexion correcting. So there's actually 8 things that this one product does. So I've already gone ahead while we were doing the skincare. I gave everybody their color. And we're going to just go ahead. Next time you can try it at your checkup appointment if you want to try foundation primer. It's really nice to use underneath this. It evens everything out like spackle. Evens your pores and texture of your face out. But go ahead and just scoop up the CC cream, start in the middle of your face, and then blend toward the edges. And you can go ahead and do your eye area. Another product, if you want to write it down, if you get dark circles that you might want to try next time, is the under eye corrector. I cannot recommend that more highly to try that at your checkup appointment. So as you're putting the CC cream on, I'm going to tell you what it does for you. It actually has a little bit of SPF 15, has a lightweight moisturizer, it has a little bit of tint to it. It has a sheer coverage, so you'll still see freckles, but it cancels out redness, which is what most people want to even out, the red splotchiness in their face. It helps conceal blemishes like a concealer. It helps hide lines or improve the look of lines like a line reducer. It brightens. It gives you a nice dewy, luminous finish, which makes a lot of women look younger. And then the 8th thing that it does is it protects your skin like a foundation. Not all tinted moisturizers work the same as a foundation, but this one does. So you're just blending that in. Just check your neighbor. Make sure everybody's all blended in. Yay. All right. And that is kind of where we're going to stop for the most part. Now, this is just for the consultants watching. You can, one thing that I will do is you'll see me close real quick, but I do have color cards on the table. So sometimes when I'm meeting with people individually, you can let them play with color during the one-on-one consultation and just kind of follow along with the instructions by themselves. Okay, so back to the party. So we're going to just do a little housekeeping. Go back and pick up your pen. I'm going to give you some other options you can try at your checkup appointment. So you've already written your skincare treatment that you want to experience. Let me know which foundation you'd like to try next time. I know a lot of you love the CC cream today, but just write down if you want to try mineral powder or liquid foundation that give you a little bit more coverage. Great. Also write down if you want to try a makeup look next time. I can design a makeup look for you. If you want to play with makeup next time, write down if you want to do a natural look, a classic look that would be great for work, or a going out look that might be a smoky eye or something more colorful. So natural, classic, or date night. And a lot of people want to learn all of the looks, eventually. So just circle the one you want to do first if you do want me to teach you various looks so that you're not wearing the same look the rest of your life. Great. If there's anything else specific to, like if you want to help with contouring or eyebrows or find the perfect red lip color, just any notes you can tell me that of skincare related products you'd like to try or makeup related. If you want to try our acne fighting set or our advanced age fighting set, which is called Time Razor Repair, we can do that too. Right next to, now I usually do this during satin lips and I forgot, but you can do it really at any point. I'm going to play a quick game with you guys. I want to, like, who's competitive here? Who likes to win stuff? Okay, yay, there's always somebody. So the easiest way to win this game is to pick up your phone. So everybody grab your phone from your purse or go and get it. Great. So everybody has their phone. So I would love for you to imagine women in your life that work really hard. They're kind, they're great, they're deserving. Maybe they work with their kids. Maybe they're just awesome to you at work. Maybe they're great neighbors, people at church that you know. And you're going to have a chance to nominate some deserving women to get a $15 gift card from you. And it doesn't cost you anything. I give it to them, but you get all the credit. So go ahead, and I'm going to play one song on my phone. I play something upbeat. And we're going to spend like 3 minutes, and you're going to have some space on the back here under number 9 where it says give your friends the gift of a complimentary facial, and I give them a $15 gift card as well. So on your mark, get set, go. Yay. So I don't explain it too much. Once they start writing, I give them some more guidance. I say, okay, so as you're looking through your phone or seeing who you've recently texted or people in your contacts, put people that live within an hour away, because a lot of times they want to use their gift card in person with me. Put a little star if they're far away. We can see if I can still work with them or help them. And then, if she's related to you, just put mom or sister or a little note next to her if you want to explain why she's important to you. But new moms are great, people that are getting married, people at work that are awesome. Just put nice people that you like. So I'm playing a song, and then I say, okay, that's enough. Yay! So who had the most names? I usually have some $5 gift cards, so I tell people if they get to 10, when they get to 10 names, I say, when you nominate 10 people, you're going to get a gift card from me you can use today. I don't say how much it's for. So usually most people do at least 10 names so they can get a gift card. And then I usually have a little bucket of goodies that whoever has the most names gets to pick something out of the bucket also. Yay! Okay, so you had 12 names. Awesome. So here, pick out something from the little bucket, and everybody gets a gift card from me. Yay! Awesome. Okay, so back to my clothes here. I've already had them do reservations for their next experience with me. The next thing I'll do is kind of just explain, the prices of everything. On the back of you guys' placemat, there you can see the products we did today. Like I said, if you get either the basic skincare set or the full miracle set, which is either $56 or $110, you'll qualify for that special for being a new skincare client, where you can get a 50% off shopping spree at your checkup appointment when you have 3, 4, or 5 guests with you. So that's an awesome opportunity because you can get everything else that your little heart desires unlimited for 50% off, which is my cost. It's like Black Friday. Yay. We do recommend adding either a foundation or a CC cream to your skincare sets. So today we did the CC cream, but that just, once your skin is all clean, you want to be protecting it and everything. We also did the satin hands today, which is $36. We did the satin lips, which is $22. The CC cream, if you get it on its own, is $20. And I think that's all we did today. So that I'm going to meet with you guys individually in a second, and I'm going to make your wish list and answer any questions for you. Before we break, though, I'm going to have everybody pull out from their little packet the $100 question here. And this actually enters you into winning $100 in free product from my mentor, Lauren. They do the drawing at our meeting every other month. And so go ahead and grab your pen. You have to fill it out completely. At the top, you're going to write your name. You're going to write my name and then your phone number. Yay. Okay, and then there's 2 questions on here. The first question is, if you had 5 minutes to ask any question about a Mary Kay business, what would it be? So it could be something you want to know more about. It could be something you think we get asked a lot. We use this for our training, so it's really helpful to know what question you would have. And then underneath that, you're going to write if you had extra money on the side from what you already make, what would you use it for? And like I shared in the beginning, a lot of the consultants I get to do life with, they pay for little and big things with their Mary Kay profits. So what would you pay for if you had money in addition to what you already make? Would it be something small like a new appliance in your kitchen? Would it be a trip? Would it be paying off debt? Or I get Disney a lot, and weddings and debt. Those are big dreams people have. So yeah, and then, okay, so I'm going to just take a few minutes to answer your question. So let's go around the table. What would be your biggest question? Okay, good question. And then I answer it. And what would you pay for if you had extra money? Oh, I love that. Where would you go? If they say travel, I'm like, where would you go? So we go around the table, answer the questions, and then I have them write a 1 through a 4 in the corner. So I'm like, thank you guys for your questions. I don't know if you're interested or will ever be interested, but I always love to share a little bit of information. And again, if it's not for you, you might know somebody that this could be a great fit for. So I'm going to have you write a number. There's no right or wrong answer in the top right corner. I'm going to tell you what they mean first, but it's going to be 1 through 4. So if you're a 1, if you write down a 1, it means you're a happy customer. You even if you were like homeless on a rainy day, you would just not be into being a consultant. You're absolutely never, never. But you definitely love the products and want to work, be a happy customer and be a hostess and get free products by being a hostess. A 2 and a 3 are not ruling it out completely. A 2 is not ruling it out, is a little curious, just wants to learn a little bit more. Maybe we can talk. A 3 is very curious, but you're not, not quite 100% sure. Maybe let's go get coffee and talk about it a little bit more. And a 4 is like, heck yeah, it's only $100. Why wouldn't I try this? I've spent $100 at the Target dollar section before, and it never changed my life or paid for a Disney trip. So the 4 is ready to get the starter kit. And the starter kit there's a little flyer under your placemat. So you can also just order this today if you don't want to order from me. You can just order your own starter kit, which is $100. And it actually comes with almost $400 of free product, or not free product, but product included in there. Comes with both of the Time Wise Miracle sets, which normally are $110 each, so that gives you an idea. Comes with eye makeup remover, the mascara, the 5 CC creams, the satin hand set. Those are all the full-size product that come in there. And then you get lots of samples like the color cards, the mirrors, everything you would need if you were on a desert island and wanted to rock out your Mary Kay business. And you get me. You get a mentor and a cheerleader to kind of show you the way. So a 4 is like, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I give this a shot? So 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then I know how to, give you the information you might need. And that's it. So I'm going to meet with you guys one-on-one now. Does anybody here need to leave first? Okay, I'll meet with you first. While I'm meeting with everybody individually, if you want to, there's a little applicator by your mirror. If you want to, we'll do more makeup next time, but if you want to follow along the instructions for this makeup artist look, it's for your eye color. So I've given everybody a card that works with their eye color. If you're not as into makeup or like comfortable with makeup, I would maybe just do the lighter color and the middle color and skip the darkest color.